Hey everyone, this is the second Regeneration cold read. It includes myself, Brad, the two Time Lords, which should be Patrick and Margaret, and it also includes Mr. Hartnell really quick. Basically, I'm doing this so that I can share with you guys my thoughts while reading through the lines and everything, and just showing you how to portray the Time Lords, and then just some quick notes post-script. Really quick, I did make some minor changes in the script because this is my second attempt at this, so I will note those and we can go over those later. But so anyway, if you don't know how this goes, basically I'm doing the season 6 retrospective, and then I get a phone call, which turns out to be the Time Lords. And also really quick, just for the sake of this video, whenever I'm standing on the right, I will be myself or Mr. Hartnell. When I'm standing on the left, I will be one of the Time Lords. So, wrap up season 6, get a phone call. Hello? Hello, doctor. I'm sorry? The time for your appeal has come, and we will decide whether or not we shall allow you to continue your travels through time. Wait, but I'm not the... And then flash of lights. Either, you guys will be here, or I'll get transported to you guys. Whatever works schedule-wise and all that, we can figure out at some point. I'm talking with Patrick about this. Hopefully late July, early August. Sorry. And in terms of wardrobe, basically, just wear something that looks nice, something that you wear to a formal event or whatever, like a court date. I say that because I'm on trial, not because, I don't know, whatever. But, so that's basically attire, and again, I'll go over that at the end. But, flashlight, we're all together. I look around, oh, crap. Hey, in case you missed the statement, I'm not the... I get cut off because you guys interrupt me. Silence. Silence, doctor. We're on trial. So, at this point I'm getting kind of flustered and annoyed because you guys keep interrupting me and not listening. But I'm not the doctor. I swear. Yes, you are the one known as the Doctor, and are on trial now for talking so freely about your adventures with the people of Earth. While talking so freely about your adventures with the people of Earth. But I'm not the Doctor. I've just been talking about a British television show known as Doctor Who. I mean, this is all fiction, right? I gotta edit that in. They just look at me incredulously, like annoyed, like, surely you jest. Really? I'll take out my phone, go to Google, Doctor Who, Google, show me Doctor Who episode guide. Because I'm going to pretend like I have cool voice activated stuff. Then hands over the phone. See? None of this is real. Right? And then the Time Lords, look at the phone. And they take a moment to confer among themselves. Really quick for this, I'll switch sides, so we're denoting different people talking, potentially. We've made a mistake. Surely this can't be accurate. It must be a trick. Basically just, anyone can say any of the lines. I'm just trying to make it so, like, because there's multiple of you, you're going to confer about, hey, maybe we screwed up on this. But anyway, eventually they confer enough, and then they turn back to me, and they look mad. And they say, do you really think we are foolish enough to fall for such a trick? Probe his mind. If this is accurate, show us your memories, Mr. Valiant. Really quick bit of trivia, they called it the Thought Channel when they put on, like, I think they put on something on his head to show his memories, basically of, the the Daleks, the Cybermen, and just a few other bad guys that Doctor Who has faced. the doctor, whatever. So they open the thought channel, and I'll just work in some footage, probably just a bit from the very first arc, on An Unearthly Child. Something with Hartnell and Susan or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, and then I look at them and I'm like, see, I told you I'm not the doctor. They seem like pleased with this, like, okay, fine, maybe he's not. Very well, mister. And suddenly just something catches their attention. Maybe Hartnell says something, or, they're just watching it, and they're like, and they say, look on the screen. I'm like, okay, what? And I look, and there's Hartnell. Well, Mr. Hartnell. Oh yeah, Mr. Hartnell. Wait, Mr. Hartnell? What are you doing in my head? And then back to the Time Lords. You see, he is the Doctor. He retains his original memories. Surely the regeneration must have caused some neurological damage, but this could easily be rectified. Rectified. Trying to use smart words. No, wait. No, he's an actor whose memories are in my head. Basically just trailing off because it sounds ridiculous. And I even say, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either, but I'm not him. I swear. Back to the Time Lords. We tire of your pathetic tricks, Doctor. If you will not take this seriously, perhaps we should speak to your former self. Me being dumb. What? The Time Lords look at me. You will stay silent. And they turn to Hartnell, because apparently they can talk to him. Well, Doctor, it's good to see you again, even under such strange circumstances. And Hartnell, so my voice is going to be a bit different here. Ah, yes, finally, someone with some sense. You've finally come to apologize for imprisoning me, eh? That was not a good lead-off. Apologize? It was you who took the technology for his own purposes, to interfere in the affairs of other worlds. Well, it was you who took the technology for your own purposes. And Hartnell just harumph, standing his ground, because kind of insulted by that. I've been a force for good. Though my time has come to an end, Mr. Valiant is merely acting as my historian, recording my adventures and carrying on my spirit. And what crime has he committed? Observing? Well then, are you not guilty as well? Legit good burn, I feel like. Because, Time Lords essentially, I guess, were pretty much like observers, watchers over time and just gaining knowledge and essentially immortal. But yeah. But the Doctor wasn't content with that. He took the TARDIS, and that's why we have the series. Anyway. The Time Lords confer with each other again at that point. I don't have dialogue for that, unfortunately, so I should write that in too. But he does make a good point. This could merely be, coincidence, happenstance, whatever you want to say. Then they turn back to me, finally. So, you are not the Doctor. However, there is some of his spirit within you, Mr. Valiant. We do not condone the actions of the Doctor. We cannot punish you for simply observing. Our search continues. But perhaps your knowledge in locating the true Doctor. Our search continues, but perhaps your knowledge can help in locating the true Doctor. And so, we shall grant you the knowledge of the one known as the second Doctor. No, that's fine. I don't need it. I'll stick to the YouTube and the internet. I'm sure I get what I need from there. Obviously getting nervous because I don't like the sound of this. And the Time Lords just looking a bit more angry now. Kind of upset. We were not making a request. you will be the historian of the Doctor. And to that end, we will meld your mind with his. Otherwise, we will have to wipe all memory of the Doctor from you. Yeah, I'm really sweating now, also because it's hot up here. That seems a bit extreme, you know, and those are my only two options, huh? And really quick, you know, I'm recognizing those as my only two options because I saw the Doctor and crew try and get away from the Time Lords, and yeah, that didn't work very well. So, I'm acknowledging they've got the upper hand here, and I'm kind of screwed. You know, back to the Time Lords. Yes, Mr. Valiant. Now you must choose. Oh, and one more thing, Mr. Valiant. This is unprecedented. We don't know if you'll survive the influx of knowledge. And, you know, I sighed dramatically at that. Well, that's great. You know, I take a few seconds, I look around, I think. You know, see the TARDIS or something, see Hartnell up on the thought screen. You know, and I just say, do it. And honestly, they're a bit surprised by this. You know, they're like, well, they're a bit surprised by this because, really, a moment ago you seemed quite hesitant. What made you change your mind? And then I get a nice little line here that I'm probably going to retcon a little bit, so this may not be 100% accurate. Doesn't seem like I have a choice. I mean, if I back down now, all that time and effort will have been for nothing. And I'm not sure if I'd ever get back here. No, if I back down now, that is the end of the road. Not just for me, but for Mr. Hartnell, you know, for Mr. Troughton, and for the others. I didn't realize I'd be running into this kind of stuff when I took on the title of the character investigator, but I guess I should have been expecting that. And if I stop here, well, I can't ever be the character investigator again, so I have to accept your offer, even if it means death. Heck, it might be better, because at least this way I tried. You know, and again, they've been kind of stone-faced up to this point, you know, basically just judging, but, you know, maybe they can soften a little bit at that, like, very well, you know, just a slight nod. Very well, Mr. Valiant. You have made your decision. Best of luck to you. And then, basically, you know, cut to black and cue the second regeneration. And if you guys haven't seen that, basically the second regeneration was, you know, they've kind of forced, okay, we're going to make you regenerate. Then screen goes black, and they do some weird trippy stuff with him, with Mr. Troughton against like a black screen, like basically just moving the face across the screen, and then, you know, basically doing a spinning effect with the entire frame of the shot, and then, you know, him like falling into darkness, and just a few other quick things I'm going to try and do my best to, you know, pay homage to. But basically, you guys were just needed up until, you know, very well, good luck. You know, very well, Mr. Valiant, good luck. So, to recap, basically, you know, working with the three of us, you know, if we can't make schedules work out entirely, we can do it, me and Patrick, if necessary. But, you know, I'm trying to get more people involved in this because this is pretty fun, and, you know, it would definitely be better to have more people, definitely, I feel like. But again, you know, the wardrobe, I'm pretty much going to just make the request up for you guys. You know, they were wearing like long robes in the series, and I can show Pat pictures, and we can figure something out for that. And everything was in black and white too, so like, you know, if you have your old graduation gowns, you know, maybe you can use those or something, or just a really long sheet. But yeah, so wardrobe shouldn't be too difficult. Otherwise, you know, we'll just go with like some kind of formal wear. You know, something that you'd wear to, you know, a nice event, but not like, oh my god, I'm like dazzling and sparkly and nice, but just a formal thing. Other than that, I think that's everything. Again, thank you guys for helping me out with this. I really appreciate it. And I feel like this should be some fun. Hoping, really hoping that it's not insanely hot whenever we try to do this, or we can find a good place. Because like I said, you know, the phone call leaves it open to I can be transported or whatever anywhere. And then just so you guys know for reference, like at the very end, after the fake regeneration, I'm going to end up back here on the couch, my couch, where I did my Season 6 retrospective. Which I have to record those bits still. Like after Season 6, I mean. But, yeah, so if you have any more questions, comments, concerns, feel free to let me know. Pat, I'll talk with you as best I can about coordinating this out so we can figure something out. And, yeah, let's do this. So until next time, everyone, have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, and always remember, every character has a story to tell. Peace.